Hi, Crickellectuals. Welcome back to another PSL Pedia episode. And in this episode, we're going to talk about Lahore Qalandars. We're going to give you a player-by-player overview, and at the end, let you know what we think are the prospects for Lahore Qalandars in this PSL 7. And if you're new here, my name is Jay. I'm the Crickellectuals Podcast co-host. And if you love Pakistan cricket, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So let's talk Lahore Qalandars. So the Lahore Qalandars is a very interesting team because every year they're kind of the favorites, but by the end of the tournament, they're nowhere to be found. Guess it's safe to say that they always have depth and talent. However, it never comes together for them. But this year, things might be different. We have a new outfit, a new team, and a new captain. So let's start. First up, we have Shaheen Shah Afridi. No introduction needed here. He's the 21-year-old Pakistani fast bowler, left arm. He's got 45 wickets in 39 T20 internationals. His last T20 international was in December of 2021, and he's played for Northern and Dhaka Dynamites. And he's definitely going to be the key player of not only Lahore Qalandars, but of PSL, because as you all know, he also won the ICC award for the Cricketer of the Year. So Shaheen's got all eyes on him. He's got the talent, he's got the skill, he's got the drive, and he brings this passion into his bowling and the game. And he's also a very good fielder, which is not often talked about. But for a big guy, tall guy like him, he can really throw his body around, and he's a very good fielder. So putting all that together and giving him the responsibility of a captain, this is going to be a really unique and interesting challenge for him, and one I'm really excited to see him shine through. I really hope that Shaheen is going to shine through and actually prove himself not only as a strike bowler, but also as a strong leader and a captain. And next we have the Afghanistani sensation Rashid Khan. Again, no introduction needed. And again, Lahore Qalandars having all the big names. 23-year-old Afghanistani right-hand bowler. He's a spinner, leg break. T20 international wickets are 103 in only 56 innings. That is a crazy statistic. He's played for the Qalandars in the past, the Gladiators, as well as the Adelaide Strikers. His last T20 international was in November of 2021. And every team this year in PSL 7 has one quality spinner, and several of them are leg spinners. And Rashid definitely is at the top of the list of those leg spinners. So let's see how he performs this year. Next up is Fakhar Zaman, sometimes the opener and sometimes just upper middle order. Most likely the Qalandars are going to use him as an opener. Let's see what happens. He's a 31-year-old Pakistani top order left-handed batsman. His T20 international average is 22.78 in 58 innings. So he's got a ton of experience. He's been in the game for a while, and he's produced some really good innings in the past, both in PSL and the Pakistani national team. His T20 average is 26.89 in 168 innings, and the last T20 he played was in December of 2021. So he's been warmed up. He's ready to go. We're looking forward to see. Fakhar usually shines in these types of series that are at home and don't have a lot of pressure. So I'm really looking forward to him showing us what he's about. And then we have Mohammad Hafeez, the professor, 41 years old. This might be his last PSL. He hasn't said anything about it yet, but most likely that's going to be the case. He's a right-handed batting all-rounder. His T20 international average is 26.46, and he's got 108 innings. T20 international wickets are 61 in 79 innings, and he's played for the Kolkata Knight Riders. You remember those days when Pakistan used to be able to play IPL? He's also played for Melbourne Stars, the Zolmi, and the Dynamites. He retired from T20 International just recently, right after the World Cup. Next up is Haris Rauf, the Pakistani pacer, right arm fast. He was in Australia just now playing the Big Bash. He just returned a couple of weeks ago, and he's got 41 wickets in 32 innings in T20 internationals, and the last T20 international he played was in December of 2021. He's played for Qalandars in the past and also Melbourne Stars. Next, we have David Wiese, who's a 27-year-old who's represented Namibia and South Africa. He's an all-rounder, right-handed batsman, and a right-arm fast medium. His average is 22.60 in 22 T20 international innings, and he's got 33 wickets in 31 T20 internationals also. He last played in November of 2021, and he's also played for Karachi Kings in the past, Barbados Tridents, and the Colombo Stars. So he's got plenty of experience playing league cricket. We're excited to have him back, and he's pretty exciting to watch. So let's see how he does this time. Abdullah Shafiq is an exciting prospect for Pakistan, 22 years old Pakistani top order right-handed batsman. His T20 international average is 20.50, but only in 3 innings, so he doesn't have a lot of experience. His T20 average, the local T20s, is 38.70 in 20 innings, so that's a lot better. And he's played for Multan Sultans and under-19 for Pakistan, and the last T20 he played was in December of 2020. Phil Salt is next, the wicketkeeper and top order right-handed batsman from England. His T20 average is 25.66 in 118 innings. Ton of experience. He doesn't have a lot of T20 international experience, but He's played a lot of T20s. And the most exciting one was perhaps the last innings he played, which was a 50 he scored in the last T20 international he played just this month. He's also played for Islamabad United, Adelaide Strikers, and Barbados Tridents in the past. Then we have Harry Brook. He's a 22-year-old English batsman, right-handed batsman, right arm medium. His T20 international average is 10 in one innings. He's only played a game, but he's got some local T20 experience. He's got 32.94 in 51 innings, and the last T20 international he played was in 2022 against West Indies. Sohail Akhtar's next. He's a 35-year-old Pakistani all-rounder right-handed bat and right-arm medium. His T20 batting average is 27.62 in 82 innings, so he's played a ton of T20. He's got 5 wickets in 16 T20 innings, and the last T20 he played was in October of 2021. Then we have Zeeshan Ashraf, who's also a wicketkeeper, but probably their secondary. He's 29 years old, Pakistani, and he's also a batter. His average is 18.49 in 55 T20 innings. He's played for Multan Sultans in the past, and the last T20 he played was in October of 2021. Next, we have Samit Patel, the 37-year-old from England, all-rounder, right-hand bat, and slow left-arm orthodox. His T20 international batting average is 15.75 in 14 innings, and in bowling, he's got 7 wickets in 15 T20 internationals. Last T20 international he played was in 2013, so he's been out of the game as far as the international cricket is concerned, but he's played some local T20 frequently, and the last one he played was in December of 2021. And he's a pretty good spinner. So between him and Rashid Khan, they've got a couple of choices. Gaman Gulam is next. He's a 26-year-old Pakistani all-rounder. He's a right-handed batter and slow left-arm orthodox. His batting average in T20s is 28.28 in 18 innings. No T20 internationals. His bowling figures are 25 wickets in 24 innings, and he's also played for Islamabad United in the past. Then we have Dean Foxcroft, 23-year-old South African, all-rounder right-handed bat, also a spinner. Batting T20 average is 41.46 in 18 innings. That's pretty good. His bowling record is not all that great, but he's not primarily a bowler, so he's got 5 wickets in 11 innings, and the last T20 he played was in December of 2018. Ahmed Daniel, the 24-year-old Pakistani, is next. He's a bowler, right arm, medium fast. He's been making a lot of waves lately. He was also in Australia playing league there. In T20s, he's got 9 wickets in 13 matches. He's played for Qalandars and Melbourne Stars, and the last match he's played was this month in Melbourne. He was playing the Big Bash alongside Mohammad Hafeez and Haris Rauf. Then we have Maz Khan. He's a 21-year-old Pakistani bowler, right arm leg break, another spinner. T20, he's got 5 wickets in 6 innings, and the last T20 he played was in October of 2021. So not a lot of experience, but still a good piece of talent to have. Muhammad Imran is next, 25-year-old Pakistani all-rounder, right-handed bat, right arm medium. Average is 25.15 in 21 T20 innings, and he's also got 24 wickets in 30 innings. So handy with the ball too. Last played was October 2021. Zaman Khan is a 20-year-old Pakistani pacer. He's got 6 wickets in 5 T20 innings, and the last T20 he played was in October of 2021. He's a player to watch. I'm interested in seeing his bowling and how he plays out against top competition. Then we have Akif Javed, who's a 21-year-old Pakistani. His name has been thrown out for the national Pakistani side as well. He just never got a chance to really play and perform, but he's a left-arm medium-fast bowler, and he's a right-handed bat. He's got 30 wickets in 27 T20 innings. He's played for Islamabad United, and the last match he's played was in September of 2021. Syed Faridon is the next one, who's a 20-year-old Pakistani bowler, left-arm wrist spinner. So another spinner. Lahore Qalandars they've really doubled down on their spinners. They've got 1 or 2 off spinners, part-time and full-time, and they've got a few leg spinners, which is really interesting, or wrist spinners now. So it sounds like they're anticipating slower pitches, obviously in Pakistan, and they're assuming that spinners are going to make the difference. And let's see how many of them they play in their games. And we'll find out very soon because tomorrow is their first game, and we'll see what they do. Fidon has played one T20 with no wickets, but he did get a gig with Melbourne Stars. And that's the Lahore Qalandars squad for you this year. So what do you think? You think they're going to break the curse this year and maybe get to the finals and win? My thinking is that it's looking unlikely. And the reason why I say it's looking unlikely is because they seem to be a pretty good bowling side, but batting does not seem as good. They've got a couple of exciting players from South Africa and England, for example. We want to see if they actually fire. But besides that, we have Fakhar Zaman. He can also fire. We'll see what happens. We've got Phil Salt and Mohammad Hafeez. So the batting is okay. The batting is good, but it doesn't pack a punch like some of the other teams like the Gladiators. But at the end of the day, it's all about the competition. This is T20 we're talking about. So anything can happen in any game. If one person clicks, it can change the entire game. A person like Fakhar Zaman, for example, can totally turn the game around or turn it upside down. So we really can't discount any teams. But the second reason why I don't feel as confident in Qalandar's ability to actually win the trophy this year is because Shaheen. Shaheen is obviously a great player, great athlete, and a match winner, but captaincy is a different ball game. And it is nice that he's trying captaincy out at this level, at this venue, but it is new to him. Maybe that'll work out for the Qalandars that we have a new, inexperienced captain who's also passionate and a really great athlete. But at the same time, captaincy does require a little bit more. So a little bit of the experience can be helpful. And he might be the least experienced captain in the entire list of franchises. And it is for that reason I'm not really sure if Qalandars are going to be able to lift the trophy this year. But it is a great experiment. So we'll see what happens. Good luck to Lahore Qalandars. Their first game is tomorrow. And in the next free hit, we'll let you know how they did. And that's the end of this PSL Pedia episode. If you love Pakistan cricket, make sure you hit subscribe. And we'll see you next time. This is your host, Jay, signing out. Peace.